Anyway folks, welcome back to Mike's Chat. Today, you know that I'll collect toys. I've been customing. I've got a little small vast selection up there you can see in this video of toys what I've been collecting. Look at my other videos. I've been customing, collecting, getting toys, customing toys, vast collection I've been like, you know, getting gradually like you see in the videos. But today we're going to talk about, and this video is aiming for the comic collectors. This is a video that I do collect comics. I'm going to show you a lot of them, so it might be a part 1, 2, or it might be a part 3. I'm going to go hold it up and then put it down, couple of seconds and put it down like that. Questions are, how much are they worth? I know the prices go up and down in value each year's and stuff. Some are signed, got #1 issues and stuff. Are some of them rare? Are some of them not rare? Are they worth anything? Do you know the price of them? What I hold it up, hold them up, and I'm going to go through them. So I'm just going to go up, hold them up, and then put it down, cut seconds and whatever. So I'm going to do it because I haven't got a clue. So I'm aiming this video, this part 1, or is it part 2 or 3, to the average comic collector. So I'm just going to show you what I've got. So I've got Return of the Jedi book, probably worth £1. So that's a book. Desperate Dan, special #3. The last, I'll try and do the last serial numbers of this. It says 01010. So that's a Desperate Dan. The pages are really good, in really good condition, not too bad. Cut the crease at the top, but I'm going to do it really quick because there's so many comics to go through. So Desperate Dan, a Dandy special #3. 01001. So that's Desperate Dan. It's probably not worth anything, but I don't know. But I did get signed by Elvis Presley's stepbrother. I did have a picture with him as well, David Stanley. So that was ages ago. So that was David Stanley meeting Elvis's stepbrother, and he signed it. Yeah, because he was doing some Emerald Elvis guy. So that was that. David Stanley book, signed. Right, we had Starlight, #1, Forbidden Planet. Most of these ones in the package are backing cards. So that was Starlight #1. That was this, I think it's advertisements of the new 52, because I was collecting the new 52. Hush Batman #1. We got Hush Batman Hush #2. Master Universe #1. Straight from the Force's Mouth, David Prowse book, signed. Right, cut the comics. So we've got Ghost Rider #1. We've got Ghostbusters Back in Town #1. We've got X-Men Marvel #1. This costs $6.99. I think it's a variant of Thundercats. We've got Twisted Tales #1. We've got Mortal Kombat #1. We've got Strike first issue #1. Eclipse. It's on the backing board. And on the back of that is Sergeant versus Strike. Strike versus Sergeant Strike #1. So we've got #1 of that and #1 of that. We got #1 of Heaven's Hitters Midnight Men. Giant size X-Men 68 page #1 of that. Captain America Living Legends #1, New York Comic Con, and it was signed by the artist right there. That was that one. Dawn of the Dead, George A. Romero's graphic novel. in a book. We had Night of the Living Dead, another one, but this is Night of the Living Dead, and it's like a graphic novel in a book. Right, then we had Roy of the Rovers, 1979, calendar, 13th of January 1979, every month. It's like a football comic. Don't know if it's worth anything. Some Premier League players and stuff. We had the Batman movie adaptation from the film 1989, Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson. We had a Stone Cold Steve Austin book from WWF, a bit tatty and stuff, but you know, it's like a comic variation of Stone Cold Steve Austin, which is one of my all-time heroes. We had Gremlins, Spielberg, a storybook, pictures and stuff. Storybook of Gremlins. We had this one here, which is still got the pack of stickers on it. Star Wars, issue number 2, May 22, 2002, number 2, so I got that. Battle, Samurai, 9 pence, 1978, July 22. Viz, it's like a rude comic, issue 55. I got this for £3. It's a making of Enter the Dragon. Like all the Bruce Lee bits and stuff, and he's fighting and all of that, so we got that. Happy Days Annual, 1979. We had Danny Dyer, Life Lessons of the East End, and it was signed by Danny Dyer. When we had Stone Cold Steve Austin, I met him in W.H. Smith's. That was me going for his book signing, and he signed his book. That was that. So that was signed by Stone Cold himself. Right, folks. So we continue with this. So we got. So I'm going to do the rest of what I got here, because I've got a massive big lot here to show you. So I'm going to continue this, and this will be part 1. And as soon as I've done this and the books and the comics, I'll say part 2 is part 2. Right, here we go. We've got Star Wars number 8, Marvel. I had to put them on the floor because it's getting too many now. Star Wars 29, Marvel. Star Wars Darth Vader number 10. Star Wars number 7. Variant number 18. Variant number 24. Variant cover number 1. Variant cover number 5. And variant cover number 13. That's that. Then we had the Harry Potter books. So we had, I think this has got like a word, a missing word, or a variant on a word. Goblets of Fire. You got the Cursed Child. These are all like first editions, these books. But when they all come out, I got all of these. So hardbacks. You had the Prisoner. I think one of these has got like a variant word in it, and like one of the pages right at the tops. Yeah, this one now, it's not signed, that's embolded in. Then we had that one. That's Harry Potter books, they're all number 1s. I still have a look at the new ones. Then we got Lost, Son of Krypton. Right, what one's this? This is Chamber of Secrets. This is number, hardback number. Let's have a little look. Number 1, 10 on H65 with 2 1s. Yeah, so that's number 1 of that hardback. Then we had the Philosopher's Stone. We had that guy on the back. Normally it's a wizard, but you got that kind of wizard guy. And this is number number 3. 10 on 8, so 6 4 3. So it goes up to 3. This is like the first of the third, so it's the third, I think. Then you had a paperback number 2 book. 10 on 8, so 6 4 3 2 1. So yeah, that's the paperback of the second one, first edition. Then we had this one is a misprint. Number 1, that's got a misprint of a word or something in it. Here we go. Rare, unedited 3rd page. Because Ethan Hawke looks like a theme, looks feminine, but some got published, then got recalled and edited different to what you see in page 3. Where this page, Ethan smiles, but then repress edits, Ethan is more macho. So this is the unedited version, the misprint version in this one. So that's that one. Then we had True Believers Droids number 1. We had getting too many. Number 1 of Legions. Then we had number 1 of Grifters. Number 1. Signed by David Sloth. Number 1. Amazing Spider-Man. Renew Your Vows, I think it's called. Signed by Dan Sloth. Amazing Spider-Man number 1. This is a milestone edition of the first comics when they first come out. So that was the milestone of Spider-Man. You had the milestone of Tales of Suspense. Fantastic Four milestone. So it's all in its backing cards and that. Absolute mint, nothing wrong with them. That was signed by Dan Sloth again. Oh, just want to put them down there, put them nice and neat, Mick. Amazing Spider-Man number 1, Dan Sloth signed again. Then we had that cover again, but it's a colour one instead of black and white, signed by Dan Sloth. Peter Parker, Mini Mates Spider-Man. Then we had Superman Justice Rebirth number 1, Superman 1. Then we had DC Elmer Fudd number 1. You had this like kind of a, you turn it and it's got a kind of a graphic on it. That's number 1. Then we had Fantastic Four, which is number 1 I think. No, number 3. Don't know if you can see that, it turns. Happy Hour America number 1. I don't know why I got that. I think it's in a lot I got. And then we got Rebirth Justice League number 1. Still in its backing card, absolutely mint, wicked. Then we got Stan Lee tribute, I think, 2022 to 2018, special edition, 650. Doom Clock. Oh, let me do that because there's so many comics. Doom Clock. Doom Clock. The end is here. Gunhawks number 1. Spider-Man number 1. Batman All-Stars or All-Stars Batman number 1. You got DC 50, number 50 that is. Is it Young Houdini or something? Number 1. Mighty Mouse number 1, black and white. You got Batman Rebirth number 1. Thor and versus the Hulk number 1, True Believers. Put that down now. Then we got Secret Wars number 1. The Walking Dead 27. Star Wars Weekly issue 100. Star Wars issue weekly number 2 or 22. We used to have these little comics called Commando. Number 1593. So that was that one. Then we had Video Nasties. Number 2. Number 1. You had another number 1. You got a red one, which is signed. You got a lighter red one, which is number 1. And you got a variant cover. So you had 3 covers of Video Nasties. That's the old Video Nasty cover. Right, here we go. Right, let's complete this number 1 page video, and then we come back. So what do we have? So we got Master of the Universe number 1. You got Behemoth, Behold Behemoth, Behemoth I think. Action Comic 1050. You had like stamps from Star Wars from the Royal Mail. You had Empire Strikes Back 35 cents. You had Star Wars number 4 I think. You had number 4 30 cents CC. You had number 3 of Star Wars 30 cents CC. Number 2 30 cents CC. You had number 1, the very first issue of Star Wars, 30 cents CC. That one. I think this is the first edition of the first appearance of Boba Fett. Number 42, 50 cents CC. Right, and then we go to the latest one, which is Han Solo figure variant number 1. Then you had Phantom Menace, Obi-Wan and Anakin number 1. You had C-3PO number 1. Years of Future Marvel number 5. Inhumans number 4. Sonic Hedgehog number 1. Batman Fear State Alpha number 1. Far Cry number 3. Firefly 32. Then we had Dia Thoris, is it? Number 2. Immortal 4 number 1. Wonder Woman Fantastic issue number 1. Silver Surfer number 1. Got a few of them, Mick. Right, Werewolf number 33. I think that's Blade Runner 2029 number 1. Hulk number 12. Spider-Man Sinister War number 1. This is not a comic, it's a custom, which is the comic from the Lost Boys, where Corey Haim meets Corey Feldman and the Frog Brothers in the comic shop, and that was the kind of comic what they had. So this is like a custom one. Fish Police Special number 1. Johnny Quest Special number 1. Master Universe number 4 and number 5. Number 5 and number 4. Poe Dameron number 1, Star Wars. Lando number 1. A figure variant number 1. Princess Leia number 1. Darth Vader 22. Darth Vader 21. Darth Vader number 20. Number 71. Number 1. Darth Maul Republic, Age of Republic, Star Wars number 1. Then we got Once and False number 2. Triangle or Triange number 1 of 5. Transformers Secrets and Lies number 1. Titan Teens or Teen Titans 31. You're the Villain number 1 DC. I think that might be Aquaman 38. we got Nightwing 54, Nightwing Republic, Rebirth Nightwing, sorry, number 19, Star Wars 51, 68 Batman, number 68 Batman, Green Lantern number 1. He's got a teardrop. The teardrop is right there on his head. It's like a mark. They call it the teardrop misprint. Future Ends 52 number 1. Video Nasty number 6. Video Nasty number 5. Video Nasty number 4. Video Nasty number 3. We got Bespin Security Guard number 33. We got Superman Action Comics number 1001. That's that one. Right, almost finished. This is the last lot, and then that's part 1 done. So we've got Death Destroyer number 9. We got signed by Jawa, who starred in the film, number 10. We got Sand People number 8. Boba Fett figure variant black and white number 7. Kenny Baker signed this for R2D2. Number 6, C3PO number 5. Jeremy Bullock signed that, number 4. Chewbacca number 4. Obi-Wan Kenobi number 3. Han Solo number 2. Luke Skywalker X-Wing pilot number 11. We got number 12 Greedo, number 13 R5D4 Hammerhead number 14. 16 Death Star Droid, number 17 Walrus Man, 18 is Power Droid, 19 is Princess Leia Organa, number 31 is Luke Skywalker Bespin, Power FX7 Medical Droid, sorry, number 32. We have got R2D2 pop-up lightsaber number 61. Admiral Akbar number 60, Bike Scout number 59, and Snaggletooth blue one number 37. And that was part 1, folks. That was part 1. So come back and we do a part 2 of all my other comics. That I want to split it into 2 lots because like the camera, the battery, the memory card and all that. But I'm looking for, are they worth anything? I know it goes up and down in the years. Have I got any hidden gems? Am I sitting on any really like valuable stuff? I'm not sure about comics, so I'm aiming for you guys, the comic people out there who know about all these comics and stuff. All these ones in the backing card and plastic are absolutely mint because they're on backing card and that. Nothing wrong with them. They're like almost mint as 9.95s, or whether or not you can get a 10, I don't know. But there you go, folks. That was part 1. Come back for part 2 to my other comic collections. Cheers.